Hello artists, Mrs. Castle here, and this video is about oil pastel. We're going to do oil pastel number 1, and it is about creating value. So you're going to need a box of oil pastels, and you can use a pencil, or if you've got markers at your table, you can use a marker. So we're going to label this oil pastel number 1. Oops. Value, and put your name. Okay, so you're going to need drawing paper for this, and you're going to need oil pastels. You need a light color, a dark color, and a medium color. You may not use white for your light color, okay? You could use yellow, green, you could use light blue, you could use pink, you could use the white person's skin color, you could use the yellow. For medium color, like orange or red, or this color, this is goldish color. It's not metallic. It's really called yellow ochre, and it says right on all the colors are labeled. You could use green. You could use either of these browns. This is brown, not red. It even says brown on it. And this one is called Van Dyke brown. It's kind of a potato skin brown. See, if we put red next to this brown, the reddish brown, there's a clear difference. But separately on the paper, they do look kind of similar. So a light color, a medium color, and a dark color. I'm going to use yellow-green for my light color. I'm going to use blue for my dark color, or from my medium color. And those look about the same. I'm going to use, this is called ultramarine, but it's a dark, it's a blue, but it's darker than this blue. This is called cobalt blue. Kind of annoys me that this is a blue, it's not a purple. I've got some purple pastels. So if you need a purple when you get to your real assignment, we can work that out. All right, so if you've done the colored pencil, you will know that value is the lightness or darkness of a color. But we can take advantage of the lightness or darkness of a color, or the intensity of the color, to help you when you draw. So I'm going to use pressure in a way to fill in my space here. I'm going to put the darkest value I can create with just this pastel in this box. Now, pastel, you have to layer it up. So I've kind of put one coat, and now I'm going over it again, and then I'm going to go over it and fill in all the little white chunks or the white speckles. And you'll notice that there's some little crumbs that form. That happens when the pastel is kind of layered up as much as it can be on the paper. So that's the most intense value, that's the darkest that this color will go on its own. We can make it darker, but we're gonna save that for another discussion. So I'm gonna start light. And I want to get darker, but not as dark as the color, my darkest value. And make it as even as possible. Okay, I'm gonna stop there, even though there are, well, I can sort of fill in some of the flecks. Now, for the lightest value, I'm gonna press lighter. Kind of started out a medium pressure on both of those, but layering is going to be super important, and we want an even coating of color. There are lots of white speckles there, but to create the light value with just this, it's important to leave the white speckles. Some white speckles exist here, almost none here. And friction, we know that friction warms things up, makes things warm. If you let it sit for a minute, sometimes you can go back and fill in places that you missed, and the pastel will grab again. Okay, so that one's done. So I'm going to do that again. Make a similar size box. Remember, we're not wanting to make huge things because it's going to take forever. So I'm going to do a medium value, and I'm going to go a couple of directions to get an even coating with very few white speckles. Now, the darker the color, the easier it's going to be to see the white speckles. They're going to show up more. So you really want to get those filled in for the darkest value or the most intense color. So my medium value. Do another layer this way. You can go this way. Okay, we want some speckles to remain on the on the second one, and lots on the third one. I'm pressing very lightly. Now, on the colored pencil, we could go back, we could go in and use the eraser to lighten it up, but with oil pastel, you can't do that. So you kind of got to be cautious. Start light, and you can always go darker, but you can't go dark and then lighten it up without adding white. Okay, and my third one, medium pressure. Oil pastel does not erase with an eraser, so please don't use an eraser on the oil pastel. We can correct mistakes, but it's kind of a process, and let me know if you need help with that if you choose oil pastel for your final project, and we'll show you how to fix it. Okay. All right. Medium value. There we go. So Pick your light, medium, and dark color and have at it. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.